Hey Love Tribe, welcome back to Love Talks with Shan. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'd like to say a big thank you to everyone who shared, subscribed, liked the video, commented, the whole shebang. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, let's proceed. So today's video is going to be about who's thinking of you and why. So as usual, I use my oracle cards to guide my readings. So I hope you've got your favorite drink with you, you're getting comfortable, and let's get into it. So I've got three piles: pile one, pile two, and pile three. So I'll just give you a moment, have a feel for what pile is calling you, what pile is popping out right now at the screen saying, pick me, pick me. Remember, it's who's thinking of you and why. Who's thinking of you and why. Right, so I'll just pop these two bunches off to the side, these piles, and we'll start with pile one. Right. So the first card that came out is, I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. So this person is clearly someone from the past. You could have recently broken up, or it could be someone that it's been a while back, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, and they just can't get you off their mind. Let's keep going. So the next card that popped up is, I've got here, this isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. Wait, this person is a joke. Like, this person is, I feel like this person's a bit obsessive, don't you think? They clearly, do you know what I'm getting from this actually, Love Tribe? I'm getting a feeling that this could be someone who was probably quite controlling in the connection, maybe liked to do things their way. Maybe they weren't really, what's the word? Like, they kind of left a bad taste in your mouth, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting that feeling that it's possibly someone who was very in control, and maybe you've taken back your power from them, and right now they're thinking, no, I'm not done. This is not over. This is not over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. So that's what I'm getting from this. I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. So I am getting that energy from this person. Love Try, if you picked pile one. Can't lie, it's kind of like annoying me. Like, who does this person think they are? Who do you think you are? Yeah. But yeah, I'm getting that energy, like it's someone you was with. It was probably quite toxic. Well, I'm not going to say probably, it most likely was toxic. And it's probably taken you some time to kind of realize maybe this wasn't right for you. I'm getting that energy as well. And it's probably over time where you've been able to kind of gain your power back and actually have the courage to leave. And I feel like this person does not like that. They are thinking, no, I need you. This is not over. I want you back. However, I can't say if they have changed. I'm not getting that feeling. I'm getting quite, from this pile, I feel quite, this person is very low vibrational. The energy I'm getting from them as well is not really something that, I don't feel uplifted. Let's put it that way. But let's keep going and see what other cards came up. Right, so the next card that came up, I've got here is, do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. So obviously this person can't stand or can't take that you've taken back your power. They can't stand it. they're struggling with it. They don't know what to do with themselves. They're thinking, no, I thought I was the one in power. I thought I was the one that was in lead or whatever. I feel like this person's thinking, hell, like, what happened? Like, I want you back. I want you back. Maybe it doesn't feel normal for them. They feel like they've lost their power. And I feel like you taking back your power has made them feel a certain type of way. And you know what, Love Tribe? I don't blame you. I don't blame you, because the energy that I'm getting from the cards so far is not an energy that I really like, if that makes sense. I don't feel like this person has those. I feel like this person just wants a second chance, but not for the right reasons. I feel like this person wants a second chance to gain back the control they've lost. And that's what I'm getting from this. I don't feel like this person is genuinely sorry for maybe the hurt that they've caused, or just in general. I don't feel like they're sorry. I feel like if they are sorry, they're sorry that you've gained the courage to kind of pick up and go and feel like and say, look, I don't want this anymore. If they're sorry that you've done that. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting anything else. I'm just feeling like this person, yes, they want a second chance. Yes, they want a second chance. However, the energy I'm getting from the cards and the intentions doesn't seem like it's genuine. It doesn't feel genuine. But let's keep going. So this person is very much in their masculine energy. Very much in their masculine energy. They're very in that kind of, they're determined. They're very they want to gain back their control. They are very I don't like to say the word aggressive, but the way they are going about it, maybe they've tried to reach out, they've tried to say things to you, contact you, probably go through your friends and family. I feel like they've been very persistent. Like they insist that they want to get back to you, they want to contact you, they want to talk to you. They've probably found ways to try and contact you, kind of thing. And I just feel like this person is very much in their masculine energy at the minute, but not in a positive way. I feel from the the energy I get from the cards, it's quite negative. It's just that control element that they've lost. I feel like this person's ego has been hit pretty hard, and they're feeling like, no, not today. Like, you're not going to do this to me. You're embarrassing me. I feel embarrassed. You've left me. I look stupid. I feel like they're going through all of those things in their head, rather than thinking why you've actually truly left, because of how toxic the connection was. But I do feel like that person is feeling like, no, like, you're making a fool out of me. Come back. Like, I want you back. I can't take this, but they also want to see if you still have that soft side to you, hence why it's that question: do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. I feel like this is kind of like what do they call that saying again? Wolves in sheep's clothing. I feel like this is that. This person is trying to kind of get into your head and kind of figure out if there's still an inkling that you may still love them, or you may have that soft spot, because I feel like this person wants to find a way to get back in and to get back to you. So you've taken your control back. You've decided, look, I am not doing this anymore. I am doing this for me now. My health, my mental well-being, everything is more important than this connection. Like, you probably realize that, from being in the connection, you've lost a major part of yourself. You've lost that self-care. You've lost that that mental well-being that you had. Like, you feel like maybe your strength, you walked into a connection strong and you've come out weaker. And I feel like this person is also trying to figure out if you're probably still have some of that element in you, for them to be able to come in, and draw you back in. That's what I'm getting from this. Like, so the next card that's come up is, look at this, Love Tribe. Obsession. Obsession. So this person is clearly obsessed. They're obsessed with getting you back. They're obsessed with you know, how you've made them feel. I'm getting this energy. I feel like this person is not truly accepting what they have done in the connection. They've not taken responsibility for anything. I feel like they've kind of put the responsibility on you, but however, they are very obsessed with getting you back. They're obsessed with I see it as kind of like what's the word? I feel like there's a bit of divide and conquer in this. Maybe this person has made it so that they kind of segregated you. They probably made you feel like, oh, you know, you was going out too much, or maybe you should ask before you go out, or, you know, you spending too much time with your friends. Like, nitpicking at certain behaviors, but I feel like they were very controlling. It was just a way to kind of control the connection they have with you, control you in the connection, control everything around you. And again, I do feel like you have taken your control back, your energy back, or whatever. But yeah, this person is definitely obsessed. That's what I'm getting from the pile so far. But yeah, let's keep going on. Let me know, Love Tribe, if you're experiencing anything that I'm saying, or if any of this resonates with you. Please drop a comment in the comment section, and just put down pile 1 as well, so I know. But yeah, let me know. So I did want to kind of like figure out, okay, what kind of advice or kind of situation, or just to overall summarize this pile. And 2 cards came up actually. And the first one was, keep the door open. Keep the door open. Don't be so focused on a closed door that you don't see ones which open for you. Now, I feel like this is not saying keep the door open to this person. I feel like this card is there to tell you, Love Tribe, that don't focus on that closed door anymore. Because while you're focusing on that closed door, there's another one opening for you, and you're probably going to miss it. And I feel like this is what this person wants you to do. They want you to miss that door. They want you to focus on the closed one, which is them, so that you miss all those other opportunities out there for you. And I feel like this is what this card is saying, that this is what this person wants. This person wants you to be so focused on their nonsense, yeah, and on their like persistence in trying to get you back, you know, for their own personal reasons, you know, that you miss out on good things that come up in your life. And I feel like this is what this card is saying. So this card is kind of like just to guide you to be aware, be fully aware of your current situation. Don't let anything cloud your judgment. And I feel like this is what this card is saying. It's saying, don't let anything cloud your judgment. You may find that you might have people that might be, you know, getting involved, maybe speaking on that person's behalf, to kind of persuade you or sway you back into that connection. And I feel like, again, this card is also saying, keep your eyes peeled, you know, don't focus on negative things, focus on what's, you know, positive things, focus on, you know, the doors that will open for you, not the ones that are closed. So this connection, I feel like, is something that you've closed off and you've decided, no, I'm not doing that. Now it is kind of guiding you to follow your intuition. And I feel like this card is saying that. It's saying follow your intuition. And the next card that came up, it is this. Love Tribe, I've got here magnetic connection. There's a very strong pull and intensity that draws you to this person. And I feel like this card is also summarizing this person, you know, the person that's thinking of you. I feel like they're very drawn to you, like there's a strong pull, but I don't feel like it's something that is positive. I do feel like it's that energy of wanting to be back in control. And that's what I'm getting from this. However, I do feel like this could be something related to you as well, Love Tribe. I feel like for some of you, it could be that whole point where we go back to this bit. Do you still think of me? You know, do you still want me? Do you still love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. I'm also getting there's could be that element of that soft spot. Maybe there's something there that makes you feel like you want to go back. However, I do feel like you do need to use your intuition on this one as well, as you know, and your discernment, because you have to kind of question yourself. What is it that pulls me back? What am I feeling? How am I feeling? For some of you, Love Tribe, is it that is it a kind of like a comfort zone thing? Is it something where you kind of know what to expect, or is it because it's something that's happened for so long, the behavior, the patterns have been going on for so long that now you have become accustomed to it? So that's also what I am feeling from the cards. I feel like it's again drawing your attention to those feelings and kind of making you look into yourself as well, of what is it, why am I feeling this way, what is it that, if there is that soft spot, what is drawing me back? I forgot what it's called now. There's a right. There's a word. I know some of you may be able to help me with this, Love Tribe. If you know what I'm talking about, it's kind of like when you've been in captivity for so long, and it's not survivor's guilt. But there's some kind of emotional connection to the person who may not have been the best for you. So it could be an abusive connection you've had with this person or whatever. Remember, abuse comes in many different forms. Abuse could be financially, it could be, emotionally, it could be violence, it could be many, many ways. So there is a word for it. So I feel like this card is kind of saying, you know, pay attention to your feelings, pay attention to what that magnetic connection is, and if it's healthy, and if it's not, then maybe work on, focus on what is healthy for you, focus on what you do not need in your life, focus on what you want in your life, the positivity, focus on, if there is something that is pulling you and you'll feel connected to this person in some type of way who may not have been the best for you for many reasons, then it's also kind of seeking advice and support on why you feel the way you feel. So I do feel like this pile is very strong. I feel very strong about this pile, the messages that are coming through to me. I do feel like for some of you, Love Tribe, I feel like it is a very big message. I also feel like for some of you that you already know this. And again, as I always say, the cards will always tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And we do have moments where we can try to persuade ourselves otherwise. So I do feel like the cards have come up for that reason, to kind of say, no, look, you need to listen now. Like, we need to look into this and sort things out, figure things out, and, see what's best for us and what will, improve us, our mental state, our physical state, our health, everything in one. So yes, and let me know, Love Tribe, if you resonated with anything I've just said for pile one. Please put it in the comment section below. Remember to put down pile one as well, so I know which pile you're relating to. But yes, that is it for pile one, Love Tribe. That is it for pile one. Please, as always, I like to say, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit where it doesn't belong. Right, and then now we are moving on to pile two. So please feel free to stay on for pile two as well if you'd like. Again, as I always say, if there's a message there, it will find you as well. Right, so the first card that came out I've got here is, I pretend like Well, let's start again. So I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. So we've got here who doesn't like to show their true feelings or the emotions I'm getting from this. Um, and I feel like this person wants to say this to you, that they pretend like they don't care. I feel like this person feels like you've impacted them very like positively. I'm getting quite a good feeling so far. Um, that you have impacted their life positively. They think about you a lot, and they're thinking about why you have impacted their life positively. And I get here that there's, the feeling of, they act like they don't care, but it's because maybe they've got, you know, they're probably insecure about showing their sensitive side. Um, and I feel like, yeah, they're just kind of obsessive and they're obsessed with you now. And yeah, they just probably don't show it. They try to hide it a lot. That's what I'm getting from here. Right. And look, we've got here, I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. So, love tribe, if you chose pile two, whatever you are doing, yeah, has rubbed off on this person. It has really rubbed off on this person. Don't forget, again, we are talking about who's thinking of you and why. Who's thinking of you and why. So this person you have connected to them on a deep level. And however, they may not want to admit it to you and they pretend like they don't care, but you have impacted their life on a deeper level to the point where they're like, I'm on a spiritual journey. You have awakened me. They could be awakened in many ways. And I say many ways. Um, it could be a lot that you're doing, Love Tribe. You could be practicing certain things like, you know, manifestation, meditation. It could be your bedroom. You've awakened them and shown them some new things. It could be many. It could just be your outlook on life, the way you see things, that you put things in a positive perspective, maybe the way you show gratitude, and you have these kind of your vibrations is very positive vibrations and stuff like that. So I feel like this has kind of impacted this person in a way where they are now having to think about their movements more and what serves them more and how they can become a better person or improve their life or their quality of life, should I say. So I feel like there's a big impact on this, a very big impact here. But yeah, I feel like this is definitely what's going on here. Let's keep going. Right, so the next card that came up, oh wow, looks like we've got quite a mixture of messages coming through, Love Tribe, today. So the next one that came up is, I'm only staying here for my kids, nothing else. I'm making my way out. Now, based on this card, I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little bit obsessive. I'm feeling like this person here are not being 100% honest with you. So for some of you guys, I feel like you might be going through a situation where you might be struggling with communication with this person. They might be very difficult to navigate life with, and they've not really said why, or they've not really kind of put across, you know, they've not voiced anything. So you're probably completely oblivious to the way this person is thinking or feeling. But I feel like if you are experiencing these negative attitudes or maybe a change, it could be so minimal. It could be a slight switch on, the way they might communicate with you. It could be a slight switch on the way they might, organize themselves, or the way they might plan things, or maybe the way they communicate in terms of like, are they getting deep with you? Are they not? Like certain things that might change. There might be a kind of maybe you're going to bed and then it's like you're not sleeping the way you used to. Like, you know, it might be facing a whole different direction, or going to bed at different times, or sleeping in another room, or you know what I mean, or sleeping somewhere else. But you can't, you're probably not aware of what this person is thinking. They probably make it, brush it off like it's something minimal, like, oh, I'm tired, or oh, I'm not ready to sleep, or I'm not, you know, there's always an excuse for something. But for you, it's just a bit like, I don't understand, it doesn't make any sense. And I feel like, for some of you, it might be this might be the situation where they are actually staying for the kids and nothing else, and making their way out. And then also it could be your energy coming through for some of you, Love Tribe, where where this person is feeling like you're actually only with me for the sake of the kids. You know, so they could also, this card could also come out because of that, that they're feeling, oh yeah, you know, you're not being 100% honest with the way you feel, you're hiding what you're feeling, you know. You have an obsession for someone, but maybe that person ain't this, you know, for them, and they're feeling like you're just maybe in the connection just for the sake of the kids. So then again, it can come out that way. So I am getting quite a few energies now with this pile of Love Tribe. So you've got the ones where you've completely impacted their life, and you know, you've given them a new way of, you know, looking at things, a new lease of life, should I say, quality of life, everything. They've kind of like, wow, you've just really hit me, like, in a way that no one else has ever been able to. And then you've got here, Love Tribe, someone who is not really fully invested anymore. They're kind of like feeling like, I'm just here for the kids now. I'm just here for the kids. That's it. I'm making my way out, but I'm staying here. I'm only staying here for my kids. And yeah, that's also what I'm getting from this. Vice versa, it could be, you know, come up because they feel like it's you feeling that way, but then for some of you it could be that they are feeling that way. But let's keep going. And here, Love Tribe, I've got here, I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. Right. I just feel like Pile 2, there's a lot of energies coming through for Pile 2, isn't there? So, Love Tribe, this person is clearly someone who is, I feel like it could be a current situation, where they are going through a lot, you know, they need space. I feel for some of you, it could be external factors. Maybe they've not really expressed, you know, what that is. I feel like there's a bit of confusion coming through on your part. Maybe you're not sure why this person feels this way. However, I don't feel like they can communicate this. I feel like they struggle to communicate this. I feel like when there is like some kind of situation where a topic comes up, they may be quite withdrawn from the topic, or they may kind of react in a way that can be seen as unreasonable, or you can't really kind of what's the word I'm looking for now? Oh gosh, I've gone blank. Got so much energies coming through, I've gone blank. So yeah, I feel like you can't really rationalize the reaction to that topic, or to why this, you know, why this person has reacted the way they have. But yeah, I'm also getting that. I'm going through a lot right now. I need space and time to gather my thoughts. So I feel like there's a mixture of energies coming through, Love Tribe, today. So yeah, there is this, I just feel like for some of you as well, it could be that this person, you know, you know, that's thinking of you is also thinking about, they need space. You know, they need to gather their thoughts. They could be overwhelmed, overstimulated with the connection. It could be past trauma, and things have come up in the connection that have reminded them of the past trauma that they've experienced. And maybe it's something where they're struggling to kind of tell you it as well, and they just need that space to gather their thoughts. But for some of you, I feel like it might not even be about the connection they have with you. It could be their own personal issues, you know, from the past. So I'm also getting that. But yeah, again, let me know if you resonate with anything I've said so far in the chat section. But please make sure you put pile 2, please, and what messages resonated with you. But I am also getting that it could be someone who is just struggling with, you know, past hurt as well, and it's come up in the connection, and they're also feeling like it's getting a bit heavy for them. They need time. Maybe it's kind of, you know, certain things have kind of exposed parts of their trauma, in terms of being able to open up slightly. Maybe they related to something slightly and then cut off, and then felt, and you know, became withdrawn and felt like, oh no, I can't say it, you know. So for this card, I am not really getting yeah, for some of you, I am getting someone who may be struggling with that. Also, you know what's also come through as well? Someone who's maybe like on the dating scene, and they're kind of like struggling to figure out what they want. So that's also something that's coming through now. Maybe they're not being 100% truthful to you, honest to you about where they're, you know, where their head is at, or if they are seeing other people or talking to other people. But it's maybe gotten to the point where the connection is growing, it's getting stronger with you, and they're kind of like needing that space and time to gather their thoughts and to kind of think about what is it that they want, you know, what is it they want. If they want the connection they have with you, they need to cut off what they have with other people. If it's not working, leave it alone, kind of thing. So I feel like, again, this person is also trying to figure out, you know, this connection is going somewhere unexpectedly. It is actually going somewhere. Maybe they've gone on many dates and it's failed every time, and this time it's like, wow, it's actually going somewhere, but I've got other people I'm talking to, but I also need to figure out what is it that I want. Because maybe they've gotten so used to just dating in general that they didn't really prepare themselves for actually meeting someone and actually that, you know, potentially becoming something serious. So again, they might need that time to gather their thoughts. So that's what's come through as well. Let's see what other cards came up. So I've got here, I'm planning a romantic date, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. I want to cook for you, no strings. Love Tribe, tell me, has anyone approached you that from your past, or this person could be thinking about it actually right now? Like I thought, you know what, there's a lot coming through for pile 2, but this person's probably thinking, you know, I want to plan, you know, a romantic date, you know, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. So this person's obviously reminiscing about what they used to, you know, what things were like, you know, spending time with you. They're very much, you know, I want to cook for you, no strings. No strings. So they're probably feeling like, oh, you might question their intentions, you know, oh, if you do this for me, you're gonna expect something from me. What do you want from me? Like they're already feeling like, no, no strings attached. I'm not even gonna request nothing from you. This is what I want to do for you. There's definitely someone late at night thinking about you, and there's a lot going on in their mind, and there's a lot they want to do, and that's also something that's coming through. I'm planning a romantic date, or we can Netflix and chill like old times. I want to cook for you, no strings. Love Tribe, please use your intuition on this one. Please use your discernment. As for all the energies that came through, please, please, please remember to do so. Again, if it's something you want or you're interested in, again, use your discernment. But that's what's coming through. But yeah, I'm getting that energy. No strings. But for some that's coming through, some energies are coming through. It's kind of like a what's the energy coming through? It's kind of like a user mentality as well. So please be mindful of that. And I'm getting that energy coming through as well. Someone who may not have much going on for them at the minute and they're feeling like, oh, I need to release somewhere or somehow. I know, let me go back here because I'm thinking about this person and whoa, you know what I mean? I want to do this, I want to do that to you, and I want to cook for you. No strings. Of course, there's going to be no strings because they're thinking, look, I've got an itch. You know what I mean? Like, I need to get that scratched. But um, just be careful because, in terms of how you may feel towards this person, it might strike up feelings that maybe you didn't know you had, or maybe you thought you had gotten over, and this person may not be on the same wavelength as you. Their main purpose may just only be to kind of relive the old times for that moment. Again, like I said, please just use your intuition on that. Right, so let's keep going. I did want to summarize the pile, but because there's been so much energies come through, I've got quite a mixture of hidden secret cards that popped up. So the first one is return, second chance, opportunity, making amends. So again, for the piles that came up, I do feel like there is a return. This person is planning to return for this one. However, again, I did say just use your intuition, because it can be a case of maybe you may have feelings that you maybe didn't know you had, or you thought you gotten over, and they've now come back, and it's kind of, it's not helped the situation because they're not in it, and you know, there's, like they said, no strings, you know what I mean? So it could be that. But again, this person is planning to return. And again, opportunist. I would say again, it could be an opportunist. Again, with all the cards, I am going through a lot right now. I need space and time, gather my thoughts. Again, it could be, as I said before, it could be someone who's not realizing how the connection had blossomed more to than what they expected, and they're kind of having to kind of like rationalize everything in their head. There is, in all scenarios, there is a case of where there's an opportunity or a second chance, you know, or someone's trying to make amends. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's what I'm getting from some of the cards as well, that it is someone who is planning to make a return. It could be someone who's looking for a second chance in the connection they had with you, or, you know, to appear as though they are making amends. That's what I'm getting from this as well. Or opportunist. Yes, but definitely this person is looking to return. Right, so the next card that came up, I've got here karma, love tribe, karma, consequences, cause and effect, debts. I feel like the fact that this has come up speaks volumes. It speaks volumes in the intention of the person, of, you know, who's thinking of you and why. I feel like this card has come up because it kind of says that there's a consequence to these connections, and it doesn't feel like it's a good one. It feels like whatever you choose, because of the intentions behind all of these, you know, it can cause an effect. You know, like, I'm on a spiritual journey, you have awakened me, do you know what I mean? Could be karma, positive karma in that sense. Pretend I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. My feelings for you are a little obsessed. That could cause consequences. Do you know what I mean? So to everything, I just feel like this card has just come up as well, because it's basically saying you need to be careful and to be able to kind of think about the situation, or think about, you know, what has resonated with you today, and kind of use that to kind of guide you. So use the cards that you have seen today to guide you. This card is telling you there's karma. So there's karma here for this person. Now, it could be good karma, it could be negative karma. There could be a consequence to reconnecting with this person, or continue to connect with this person. And either way, it affects the connection you have with them in many ways. In many ways. But either way, I'm not really getting a good feeling. I'm not really getting a good feeling. There's something about this card that makes me feel a certain type of way, and it doesn't give me that good feeling. And considering that return came up, and it's someone who is looking for, a second chance, or opportunity. So return doesn't necessarily mean that they are back for, or they're there for good reasons. It could also be that they're there because there's an opportunity for something, for a personal gain, and the gain may not necessarily include you. It could be something where they are actually thinking about it for themselves, or kind of reassessing the situation, based on what they can gain from the connection. Um, that's what it feels like. Especially, you've got some cards that have come up and it's talking about, oh, I'm only here for the kids, I'm on my way out and stuff like that. There's consequences to that behavior, and I feel like this card has also come up because of that. It doesn't just affect them, it affects the whole unit, it affects the kids, it affects everyone. So no matter how you look at these cards, I still feel like there's a negative energy, like there's an effect where someone is going to be hurt. There's collateral damage in these cards. And I've got here bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. Again, these cards are not telling me anything positive are going to come out of these connections. They're kind of making me feel like you need to be aware of this person, be aware of their actions. I feel like these cards are calling their bluff. They're saying, look, be mindful, be aware of their actions, be aware of, what they say and do, you know what I mean? Like, think about, is this person pretending? Have they got a mask on? Are they being honest? Are they being truthful? Are they exaggerating? Are they stretching the truth? Are they are they trying to make it sound better just to kind of please you or capture you in a certain way? Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's what's going on, and that's what the cards are saying. Don't know if you noticed, Love Tribe, but I do feel a bit low on this pile. But let's keep going. I did want to kind of summarize the piles for in general for pile 2, just to see, what messages I can give, and let's summarize this pile. Right, so the next card that came out was open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. And I feel that, again, this card has come up for you, Love Tribe. I feel like this card is coming up for you. It's kind of giving you advice about, putting yourself first, thinking about what is it that you want in your connections, making sure that you feel safe to kind of let your heart be seen. You shouldn't feel scared to do that. And if a connection makes you feel that way, then it's not really a connection that you need to be in. It wouldn't be it's not a good connection. And I feel like this is also saying that already the cards have called this person's bluff, this karma, the return. There's multiple energies that have come up that may not naturally be like good energies for you. But I feel like this card is saying that don't be scared to put yourself first, basically, and open your heart to be seen by others. Not just by this person. Make yourself available for others who will want the best for you. And I feel like this card has come out for that reason. And also it could be for them as well. It could be telling them, look, you need to open yourself to love. You shouldn't be scared to say, oh, to show that. Again, as referring back to the first card, we've got here, I pretend like I don't care, but it's quite the opposite. Again, this card is also saying, open yourself to love. Open yourself to love. It is safe for you to let your heart be seen. Don't be scared. So there's many messages that has come through for both yourselves, Love Tribe, and also for the person who's thinking of you and why. But one more card did come out. And again, this is a general read, so it's summarizing. I've asked for to summarize the pile in general. And however, we've got good advice here for the person to open yourself to love. Don't be closed off to love. Stop being difficult. Stop doing this. Stop doing that. Do you know what I mean? It's also good advice for you, Love Tribe. Right, so the next card that came up is a card that's come up, and I feel like we've seen it already. Deception. Someone is wearing a mask in this relationship. Again, we've got here mask. And as I always say, Love Tribe, the cards will always tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And I feel like this card is saying, listen, Love Tribe, listen to your intuition. Listen, because you know how you feel about this person. You know how you feel about the connection. Don't let this connection or the way you think or the way this person carries on clouds your judgment. If they're not for you, then they're not for you. Yeah, it's also like pay attention to those cues, those signs that says, oh look, them alarm bells, them red flags there. Pay attention. And it's telling me, for some of you, Love Tribe, there is deception. This person is not being open. They're not being their authentic self. They are wearing a mask. They're not being honest. There's yes, there is deception, and that's what that card is saying. So again, it's just about trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition, your discernment. Be mindful of the connections you make with people, and pay attention to if it's something that uplifts you or builds you, or something that positive. If you find that it's not really serving you and there's a lot of negativity coming out of it, then it's kind of making you see, oh well, things have to change. So I feel like this card has come up for you, Love Tribe. If you picked pile 2, just let me know again in the comment section if you resonated with anything I've just said in this reading. And yes, that is it for pile 2. Thank you if you've stayed with me from pile 1. But yeah, that's it for pile 2. And if you'd like to stay on to watch pile 3, please feel free to do so. And as always, as I say, please only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Right, so now we are on to pile 3. Pile 3. Right, so the first card that came up is, I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to sit down and talk about this once and for all. This person means business, Love Tribe. This person is like, no, we need to talk about this. So there's obviously something that's gone on. It could be minor, it could be something big, but they are determined to kind of, let's sit down and talk about it. We need to talk about this once and for all. We need to resolve this, or whatever it is, whatever conclusion we come to, we need to come to something. And that's what I feel like they're feeling. They're feeling like, no, this cannot go on. We need to sort this out, and figure out a solution, or, come to some kind of conclusion. But let's keep going. So the next card that came up is, I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. I'm going crazy. So this person, again, is seriously, it could be someone from your past. It could even be someone current right now. Like, they've just gone home for maybe a day or so, and they're like, oh, I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. They're probably like so drawn to you that they just, going home is hard now. I feel like this person could also possibly have kind of slowly moved in and then you're realizing, oh, you got more and more stuff here, what's going on? And then when it's time for them to go home, it's like they're kind of missing being around you. I feel like that energy is coming through as well. It could be someone, like I said, who you're seeing, there's a connection, and it's like they're slowly moving in, and you're seeing more and more of their stuff, and it's like, okay, what's going on? So yeah, I am getting that energy. Again, it's multiple energies I'm getting for each pile. Um, yeah, I get here someone who wants to resolve something. They want to sit down. They're invested in talking about the situation. They want to come to some kind of solution or resolution. And yeah, and then you've got another energy coming through where it's, I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. But again, this can also relate to this as well. Someone who is kind of missing you as well, and they want to see you so bad as well. They want to resolve things with you. They want to work through whatever it is that's kind of created a blockage in the connection. Right. And here, I've got this card that's come up, Love Tribe. You didn't put up with my shit. You crushed my big ass ego, but that made me respect you even more. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just, you know what, so far I'm just getting someone who is proper, like real, like there's a realization that, wow, this is it. Like, this person, I just want this person. I really like this person, you know. Whatever we have, whatever fight we have, man, let's fix it. That's what we're getting. Let's fix it. Let's fix it. I'm tired of the silent treatment. I want to fix it. I am going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. You didn't put up with my shit. You crossed my big ass ego, but that made me respect you even more. So it's someone where you've there's clearly a big impact on all three of these cards. These energies coming through, there's a big impact from you on them. And I'm getting it's someone who really, really misses you as well. Again, so for some of you, it could be a current situation where you're currently in a connection with them. And for others, it could be there's a bit of a break between you and this person. Or it could be also, I'm getting past energies as well. But yeah, let's keep going. So the next card that came up, I've got here, I'm starting to panic. Been so long since I've seen you or heard your voice. So again, for some of you, Love Child, I am also getting it's someone that you had a connection with. You're probably playing a bit hard to get. I'm also getting that energy coming through that maybe you could be playing a bit hard to get. And this person now is starting to think, like, they're panicking, like it's been too long. They haven't heard from you. They haven't seen you. They want to hear your voice. They want to, it's more like I feel like with this energy coming through, the ball is in your court, Love Tribe. And I feel like this person is really infatuated with you. They're really lusting over you. They're really, there's something there, and they really want to explore that. But you may be playing hard to get, and that's the energy coming through as well. I'm getting that energy coming through, and again there's another energy coming through actually. I feel like there's an energy of breakup coming through. There's been a separation, and this person, I'm getting an energy that this person wasn't expecting that. Or maybe they felt like you could work through it, whatever it was, that you can work through it. And I get the energy that they thought wrong, really. Like, they thought that whatever happened, they were able to kind of, or you were able to both of you were able to work through it and come out of it the other end whole. And I feel like this is a shock to the system, to this person. They wasn't expecting that, and they're kind of feeling like, oh my god, it's been too long. I've not seen you. I've not heard you. I want to, hear your voice. I want to contact you. I want to speak with you. I want to see if we can work through this. And I'm getting that kind of energy coming through, that expectation that it was as if they thought whatever happened, you both could work through it and come out the other end of the tunnel absolutely fine. And I'm getting the energy where it's like you're thinking, well, if you don't know me, you should know me by now that I don't stand for this. And if you don't know me now, you're not going to know me again. And that's the energy I'm getting from this. And this has really shaken up this person. Um, yeah, I'm getting that energy, that shock energy, like they didn't expect it, they didn't see it coming. Right. So let's keep going. The next card that came up, I've got here spying. Spying, social network, information, ways. So this, wow, for some of you love trial, I'm getting that this person is actually spying on you. Um, they're trying to look at ways to kind of get in contact with you. They're trying to see if there's any update to your social media account, or they might even have you on like WhatsApp or something. They're trying to see any updates on there, if you're posting a video or a reel or something. They may be doing this in many ways. It may not necessarily be through their own account. It could also be through a friend's account, or a family member's account. But I am getting that this person is proper trying to look at you in many ways and search you up. Again, it could be because of their, panicking because they've not heard you for so long. They've not seen you. They want to know what's going on. They probably want to realize, are you with someone? Have you moved on? There's many reasons, if they can work things out for you. So, or with you, should I say. So I feel like this person is really going through something at the minute where they're kind of like trying to like should I say eavesdrop? No, they're not eavesdropping on anything because they're not listening to nothing. They're spying. They're looking on your social media account. They're trying to see if there's any update in terms of like, has this person moved on? What kind of energy are they sitting in at the minute to kind of figure out, is this the time for me to approach and talk? Do you know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting from that as well. And the next card I got here, lusting. Oh, it's funny that came up because I mentioned it earlier. Lusting. Again, it could be that for some of you that this person is really lusting over you. They're really like looking for you, spying on you. There's that sexual energy, again, like one of the cards that came up, where was it again? I feel like I saw it, didn't I? Yeah, I'm going crazy without you. I want to see you so bad. Do you know what I mean? And all of this, I ain't heard your voice in a long time. So all of those energies that came through, I am getting that spying thing. Like, they want to know what you're doing, where's your mind at, like, what are you thinking, how are you feeling, what's going on in your life, is there space for me, for me to come back, or if I'm in your life already, what's going, like, what is it, because maybe, like I said, I'm getting energy that some of you are on a break, but this person clearly is spying and they're lusting hard. Real hard. And again, for some of you, I am feeling like, in terms of, there could be that energy again, as I said, where the person wasn't expecting the outcome that has happened, where they might have, something's happened and they felt like, again, you go through that tunnel, both of you come back whole, nothing mash up, you all look good, nothing wrong, and they frighten themselves because they realize, shit, that's not the case. That's not what happened. I thought it would be a different outcome. And I feel like, again, it could be related to this card. So something from this card that they're thinking and feeling, well, this could have been the reason why this situation has happened between the both of you, or the breakdown has happened between the both of you. The next card that came up as well is, I've got here again, chasing, lusting over you. This person is really trying to pursue you. Again, as I said, if they're not in a connection with you now, or there's a break or whatever, or they're in a connection, they're still trying to pursue it. They're trying to pursue you. I feel like they're trying to do everything in their power to reconnect with you, or to sustain that connection that they had with you. And I'm also getting that. Again, I would say with this, Love Tribe, use your intuition with this, use your discernment. You have that gut feeling. There's a gut feeling for a reason. That your gut feeling tends to be right. Well, I'm going to say, let's say 99% of the time. Well, really, I would say 100% of the time. Your gut feeling is normally right. And I feel like this card is also there to kind of remind you that um this person is not going to stop. They're really pursuing, the fact that they're like lusting, they're spying, you know what I mean? And they're chasing, they're really trying to pursue you, regardless of the outcome, regardless of the situation that's happened between you, or maybe the way you might have expressed yourself. You might have said, look, I don't want this, or you want to break, or you might not have said anything yet, but you're thinking it and they can see it and they sense it, and they're just trying to chase and trying to make you see different for why this connection should work or needs to work, or why you might have to be happy to accept certain situations and stuff like that. So I feel like this person's really, really putting it in, and it can be quite toxic as well. Oh look, the last card that came up as well for this is curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Negative mind. The fact that this card has come up, it just screams volumes. It screams volumes in terms of the mindset of this person. Given the situation, the energies that have come through about, it could be, you're in a current connection or not, or break, or, past connection, and this person is spying, this person is pursuing, this person is really trying to get you to see otherwise, or to see in their favor. It says a lot. Curse. Love tribe, please use your discernment with this one. If you resonate with anything I've said, use your discernment. The fact that that card has come up as well, the hidden secrets cards has come up with chasing. It's come up with what was it, lusting, spying, and curse. It doesn't really feel good. It doesn't really feel good. And I feel like these cards have come up as well to kind of give you a insight into what you should be like, how you should be, like how you should see how this person is moving, or how they interact with others, or how they interact with you. Do you know what I mean? Or how they go about doing things, how do they resolve things. It's kind of like giving, be cautious. I feel like that's what the card's saying. Anyway, I did ask again to summarize this pile for me. I think there's a lot going on in this pile as well. And the next card that came up, I've got here, look, free yourself. Love tribe, it says free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. Free yourself. Now, this can come out for two reasons. One, for that person, exactly as the card says, you don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. But also, two, it can also come out as to kind of guide you and say, look, you need to free yourself from this. Given the situation or the cards that have come up, it's kind of giving, for me, the energy of saying, free yourself from this. It's not good. It's toxic. It doesn't serve you in any way, shape, or form, or improve your life in any way, shape, or form. And I feel like that those words, free yourself, are very powerful words. They're very strong words, and they have come up for a reason. I really do feel like they have come up for a reason. If you do resonate with anything I've said so far, love tribe, please let me know in the comment section, and please also state the power that you're referring to, or even write free yourself if it does resonate with you, because I feel like the fact that this card has come up says a lot to me. It says a lot. It says a lot. And I've yeah. Just use your intuition on this one. Again, you know this person best. you know what to expect from them, you know what not to expect, you know if they have changed. You will notice signs, you notice, there's a lot of things about this person that you may notice. And again, your gut, you will have a gut feeling. There will be something telling you, again, like I said, the cards will only tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So I feel for some of you, Love Tribe, the fact that these cards are coming up, you probably already feel this, or you already know this in yourself. And I do feel like this is quite it gives quite a deep insight. And the fact that this card has come up as Free Yourself, it does make me feel like it's kind of guiding you. The card is guiding you in the way that in what you already know to do. And again, for the other person, it's also letting them know that you do need to, you don't need to be in control of everything for love relationship to be successful. Even the way you control, or you want to control how you resolve situations, it's okay not to be in control of that. It's okay to be open. Don't try to control the narrative. Don't try to control or control which way this conflict goes. It's about being open to each other and being able to listen and actually learn from your mistakes. And also, let go of control. Because at the end of the day, if you want to have a successful relationship, you need to be able to learn that you don't need to be in control of everything. It's also about compromise as well, and being thoughtful and understanding to each other. And I feel like this card is also there to kind of tell you this as well. Stop all of that snooping. Stop all of that. Again, snooping is just trying to be in control. Putting a mask is you trying to be in control. Doing all of that stuff is you, again, trying to be in control. So I feel, Love Tribe, this is what the card is also telling them. It's also it's like an awakening to kind of, or a card to kind of say, look, you need to stop that. But that's what I'm getting from this pile as well, Love Tribe. But yes, that is it for today. That is it. And thank you, Love Tribe, for staying on with me. If you have stayed from the beginning of the video, I hope you enjoyed what I've had to say, or the reading that I've given today. Also, for those of you who picked pile 3, please remember to just take what resonates and completely leave the rest. Do not try to make the messages fit where they don't need to. Just take from it what you need and leave the rest. And yes, that is it for today. So thank you to all of you, Love Tribe. You don't understand. I appreciate you so much. All your messages, your everything, sharing everything is so heartwarming, so heartfelt, and I've completely, I love you guys. And yeah, that is it for today. So please, thank you for watching today's video. And also, please remember to like, share, comment, click on that notification bell as well, so you never miss a video. Okay. And that's it today from me. Yeah, so that's it. Bye.